Hey, what's up guys? Steve here, and welcome back to another episode of Fernbus. So today, we are in sunny Germany. We are trying out the new Netherlands DLC. We are doing this in the also new-ish MAN Lion 3rd generation, which we've used in a couple of our previous videos in Tourist Bus, so I thought we'd try it in Fernbus. As you can see or hear, it's a lovely stormy day to do today's route, of which we will be, as I say, trying out the new Netherlands. So let's just have a quick look at the map and see where we're going. So today, as you can see, we're starting off down here in Mönchengladbach. We've got the stop just over here. We'll then be heading up, oh look, there's a stadium there, Dusseldorf Stadium and Mönchengladbach Stadium, sorry. So yeah, so we're following the road as it heads down, taking right up towards Arnhem, where we've got one stop in Arnhem, and then carrying on through all the way up to Amsterdam. So that's where we'll be ending today's episode. As you can see from the map here, there's quite a lot to the Amsterdam DLC. I'll come into a little bit more in a minute, but obviously places like Rotterdam as well, and yeah, some service areas and roads that don't seem to go anywhere. So I don't know what happens if you try and go down one of those roads and it leads to nowhere. But yeah, quite a substantial part of the map added here. Not the same price as one of the normal DLCs, but yeah, still fun nonetheless. So let's hop on board and we'll get today's route started. Beeping outside already, if you can see my driving. So let's hop on in and we'll set up the coach for today's route. So yeah, as you can see from the view in front of us, you can see the cameras. Obviously, it is using the OptiView wing mirror setting, same as what we did last time. So here you go. This is today's job. So as you can see, we are heading to Mönchengladbach, where we'll be picking up 10 people. We'll then be heading on to Arnhem, which we should get there around 22 minutes past 2, and leaving a couple of minutes later. We'll then be picking up dropping off 8 and picking up 3. We're then due to have a 15-minute break around 4, and then head on to Amsterdam to be there for 36 minutes past 4. So yeah, all pretty easy route today. So let's make sure we're all ready. So we'll get our coach started up. You can see all the rear view cameras firing up. So I have got the virtual mirror on for the right, just because it's a lot easier to do it. So let's set our aircon, make sure we get the right temperature where we can. Try and make this as comfortable a route for the passengers that are on board. To turn on everything else inside. Yep, so tell the sign on, so people know where we're going. Close the door, don't want that beeping at us as we're driving away. Yep, that's shut, no doors open, no cargo hold open. Make sure we've got some headlights on and some squeaky wipers as well, which is always good. I like that little sound as squeaking. Makes it feel like a little bit real life. Right, so we'll be coming up to the gates, which hopefully should open. No, maybe a bit closer. There we go. So these will open, and then we're taking a left. So we have a short drive, on to our first stop here in Mönchengladbach. So it's about, what is it, about 10 kilometers according to the sat nav in the bottom right. So yeah, just a little bit of a journey. Quite a few traffic lights. Obviously quite an urban environment, so quite a lot of traffic to deal with today. Lots of traffic lights. I think there's some roadworks and stuff on the route as well as we're going on. So yeah, for those of you that aren't familiar with the DLC itself, so this is the latest map DLC to complement things like the France and Austria and Switzerland. We've got a truck alongside us, a noisy truck. Yeah, it's not as expensive as the last lot. I think it was about £7.50 here in the UK for this one, but it's not as big as some of the other maps. I think that's probably why it's not as expensive. But it adds a little bit more. I think they announced that, I think it was Belgium, is it the next one? I think if I remember rightly, when I heard sort of the reviews that Belgium will be next. So again, probably another smaller DLC for the next one. So yeah, as you can see here, so we're today in the third generation, usual color combination as you're used to, and yeah, obviously with OptiView mirrors and hubcaps. So yeah, nice, a nice, easy, familiar combination. I think with the longer wheelbase route, it is kind of more suitable for this route with the longer wheelbase coach. A bit more as you'd expect for something of this, I guess this longer journey, more comfortable sort of long distance coach travel. It's more suited. Obviously things like the Skyliner and things like that really, yeah, kind of more suited to these. So we'll wind our way through, or wind the curb, yeah, wind our way through these roads. There's a lot of side roads here. I haven't explored this map. Yeah, I've done a little bit of practicing, but nothing too major. But yeah, there's a lot here. You can see there's a lot of roads, as we looked on the map earlier, that just don't seem to go anywhere. So again, maybe that's to be explored in a further DLC. You never know with these things. Maybe it's just a simple road to nowhere, and yeah, I don't know. We'll try driving down one. We'll try doing one next time. Right, lights have gone green, so let's pull through these lights. And yeah, we've got about 4 kilometres to go before our bus stop, which is just sort of round the corner a little bit. And yeah, it'd be interesting to try and see the Amsterdam part of it, see how well it's modelled, see what we've got in terms of things like the canals and other bits and pieces. Right, let's come around the corner. Oh, up on the curb again. God, really can't drive. Alright, so the bus station looks like it's straight on. So yeah, just a couple of obviously a couple of bits for this. So I hope you guys are all well, keeping safe, and yeah, obviously second video since Christmas and New Year. So hopefully, now, you know, we're a few days into the new year, so hopefully things are starting to settle down for you. And yeah, we're not well, we're all supposedly at home. So yeah, so it's you know, it doesn't help the post-Christmas diet, does it? Being able to only go out for exercise once a day, and yeah, it's I don't know about everyone else. I think I overindulged at Christmas, but yeah. Right, so here we are into the bus terminal. You can see we've got a few people up there on the right to check in, and our stop just coming up straight ahead. So we are a little bit early. Yeah, look at that. We're about 10 minutes early. So we will. Yeah, about 10 minutes early. So yeah, so we've got, I think it was 10 people to get on here. So let's see what we can do today. Alright, so let's open the doors, open the luggage compartment so we can let people on. Yeah, a few people on there. Oh, what's that? Someone's, look under there, don't know if you can see it. Hey, look, there's baggage already. There's nobody on the coach and there's baggage already. If this was an airport, the police would be here and they'd be trying to do a controlled explosion on that. But obviously they're a bit more trusting, and yeah, people leaving random unattended baggage. So yeah, look, there's quite a few people here to check on. So what we'll do is we'll check these people on, and I'll come back to you in a second once everybody is checked on. This woman's quite clearly drunk. So yeah, so let's check them on. I'll be back with you in a second. Alright guys, so that's all 10 people checked on board. As you can see, the weather's not improved, and that lady wasn't drunk. I promise. She was of sound body and mind. But anyway, yeah. So she's all safe and sound. As you can see, we counted all the 10 people in, and didn't have to. Well, we had a few passengers to buy. So there was actually 12 people there, so 10 to count on, 2 tickets to sell. So yeah, nice and easy with that. Let's jump on board, and we will start closing things up. We are still quite early, so we need to depart at about 2 minutes past 12. Yeah, about 2 minutes past 12. So let's forward time a little bit and get ready to go. Perfect. So we are now almost ready to departure. And oh look! Oh wow! Look, there are legs sticking out through the side of the coach. Okay, that's a little bit weird. Not sure. Obviously a glitch there somewhere. come on then, let's go. Let's wait for this time to tick over. We'll just go. We'll leave a little bit early, it's not a problem at all. Right, so let's head on round. Looks like we're kind of off the road, but we'll follow. There we go, follow around. More buses. Trying to hit anything as we. Oh, that's a bit tight. Oh, that's right, we did it. That bus was really blurry. I don't know why the graphics were on that car. That bus, sorry. But yeah, the bus is really blurry. Right, nothing coming. No, we're good to go. So we're coming out of here, taking a left. Oh, hit the curb again. Don't know whether I can't remember. It's been so long since I've been in Fernbus in terms of how much it penalises you for hitting curbs. I think it's pretty much a lot. Oh, there's another one. There we go. Just as I said that, we ended up catching another curb. Right, so famous cobblestones of death, which should be vibrating the steering wheel like no end. There's like a conference centre on the left there. Oh, look, green light. Let's go. We take advantage of the green lights when we can. And yeah, we're heading out of Arnhem and sort of heading onto the motorway. So out of the town and into sort of a bit of countryside. So, oh, what a surprise. Another red light. Right, this is going to be the story of today's journey. I think we're going to get stuck at every single traffic light and every single intersection that we can. But let's quickly wait for these lights to go green. Shouldn't hopefully keep us too long. No, there we go. Right, so I think we're then. Yeah, I think this is the on ramp for the. I don't know what we call it in. Well, it's Autobahn in Germany, isn't it? So I'm not sure what they call it in Netherlands. Probably just the motorway. But yeah, we'll be joining here. Let's try not to smash into any of these posts. Look at the wind farm in the background. I wonder if we'll get into the Netherlands and then there'll be like loads of windmills and daffodils and sunflowers and things like that. Well, we'll have to see when we get there. But yeah, it's sorry, very stereotypical there of the Netherlands. So that's a bit like saying, oh, this truck's going. Come on, quick, put your foot down. Let's go. Oh, okay. That didn't really work, but he's kind of stopped. We'll be alright for a bit. Right, so as you can see, the weather is not improving. It looks like this is going to be set in for the rest of the journey, which is going to be fun. The spray and everything that you get will no doubt make this an interesting drive. But yeah, we're going. Oh, mind the corner. But yeah, so guys, as I mentioned, obviously the new DLC for Netherlands, some of the cool bits I suppose in it, obviously the fact that it is different. As I say, there's things that are unique to this DLC, such as obviously things like the original license plates and the police cars, which are very different. We'll see if we can find a police car later. Hopefully it doesn't catch us speeding, but we'll see if we can find it. But yeah, the map in general, so I think it's something like 41 or 42 square kilometres of map. There are 4 cities in total, which we mentioned earlier. So you've got Amsterdam, you've got Rotterdam, Groningen, I'm not sure if that's pronounced right, apologies if it isn't, and Arnhem. Each one has its own sort of, I suppose, its characteristics. Obviously Amsterdam should have all the canals and things like that, and Rotterdam, which is Europe's largest port. A lot of freight goes in and out of that, and cargo and things like that, so that would be pretty cool. Then you've got other things, obviously, like the new depots, the new bus stations, the new bus stops. Obviously some are unique to it. We'll hopefully find a couple of unique ones when we get to it a bit later. And then yeah, there's some sightseeing bits and pieces as well. So some of the highlights according to the Steam page is a viaduct, the Zealand Bridge, and loads of other bits and pieces. So yeah, there's a lot that's been specifically designed for this map, which is cool. And yeah, we should, once we start getting a little bit further in, we should be seeing some of those unique bits and pieces. Right, so more motorway. So I think we've got about 170-ish kilometres before we go. Obviously, yeah, we arrive there at 22 minutes past 2. And yeah, as mentioned earlier, I think the tml-studios teased that the next map extension, I think, was going to be Belgium. So that'd be, again, pretty cool. I'd say a lot of unique stuff I think that they can do for Belgium as well. Anyway, let's concentrate on the road here. I've just nearly squashed that van. Oh god, driving's not getting any better. Sorry everybody. Oh look, and if you just see on the right hand side, there's a police car. Look at that, just behind us there was a police car as we nearly tried to run another car off the road. There's a police car there to catch us. I don't know if he'll overtake. We'll try and see if he wants to overtake. We'll pull in and just see if he decides to go past us. But yeah, those are, you know, they're cool little design features, I think, that sort of set this game apart. Obviously, I know they were announcing as well a new bus coming out. TML announced for this and Tourist Bus. So, trying to think of this. A new, I guess, an upcoming bus. I don't know what you want to call it. Sort of like a coming soon bus. It was added to the Steam page. It is a new double-decker bus. So to add to the Skyliner, they've added, or will be adding, another. It's a VDL Futura FDD2, which is, yeah, as I say, a double-decker. It will come in two variations, a 131 and 141. Forgive me, I'm not really sure what the difference is. I think it's probably wheelbase length, but we'll have to see when it comes. For those of you that are interested, it comes out on the 9th of February. And yeah, some of the highlights, I'll show some pictures of it now. But yeah, some of the highlights are obviously its official license. Now I know we haven't had a VDL bus in any of these so far, so I'll be definitely trying to get that at some point. Like the MAN line, like this, it does also have the cameras, 4 mirrors, so that should be pretty cool. And you know, usual things like the wheels and hubcap design is pretty much the same. As I say, it's all pretty much the same as this, you know, 12-speed automatic gearbox, the level. Oh, what's going on here? Why are all these? Okay, that police car nearly rear-ended that van. Oh, this is why, because it's all going into. I don't even know which lane I need to be in right now. Okay, this one will do. We'll stick in it and we'll deal with it. It's fine. Just pull over. Oh no, this does this lane disappear? No, outside lane disappears. There we go. Alright, so I'll come back to this VLD in a minute, or VDL, sorry. Alright, so we're taking a right up here. So where are these? The truck's going straight on, so that's fine. Alright, so let's swing round to the right here and follow this slip road round. And I guess we're joining the other motorway. I can't remember the road names. Probably just a number more than a road anyway. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, so it's got all the usual stuff that similar to this bus in terms of the cameras. It's got cruise control, stuff like that. It's got something called a reactive display, information about speed and readiness for departure. So I'm not sure what that is. We will be intrigued to see what that is. It's got interactive cockpit with various camera perspectives and interactive functions, so that's things like the driver monitor with navigation and rear view camera. The kneeling system, so it actually has a kneeling system. I don't know, I haven't tried it on any of the other buses whether they kneel or not, but we'll have to see. Obviously rear wipers, luggage hatches, door locks, windows and sunshades, same as all of this. And yeah, everything else. Obviously, you'll have livery designer. There'll be workshop content and stuff like that on it as well. No prices announced as yet, but hopefully soon. As I say, 9th of Feb, that's due out. So just under a month when we recorded this video, that will be coming out. So yeah, it looks really nice. It looks very interesting bus. As I say, we'll try it out in this. And no doubt we'll try out in Tourist Bus as well. It probably go horrendously bad in Tourist Bus, but you know, we'll see. It's a bit bigger bus for Tourist Bus, but anyway, we'll worry about that when it comes to it. But yeah, that's going to be a cool bus to have. I'd be intrigued to see how much that is, because I think some of the buses in this is obviously quite expensive, but hopefully it'll be affordable. You never know. one day they might give me stuff for free to try it out. We can but hope. But yeah, on that note, as I say, we'll keep going, keep creating videos. Hope you guys are still enjoying them and still watching, and yeah, support is much appreciated. Obviously, if you like the video, please click the like button. Obviously it gets it seen more. If you are interested to watch the playlists, we've got various different playlists and stuff on the channel so far, and you know, if you enjoy something, don't forget to put a comment down below and let me know what I'm doing right, what you like, and maybe sometimes even what I'm doing wrong. It happens. Occasionally I do a lot of stuff wrong, like my driving, and sometimes the voiceovers, and sometimes the information I give you is a little bit wrong, but you know, most of the time it's alright. But hopefully you guys are stuck around, so hopefully you are enjoying it and all the bus related content. But yeah, so hopefully you guys caught the last episode. Obviously we had a lot of fun in OMSI, as much as it stuttered its way through the London add-on. I definitely enjoyed it. Hopefully a little bit of optimization and updates. There's been a couple of updates since we recorded that video, so hopefully things are getting a bit better. If you want to see more routes, if you want to see more episodes on that London add-on, then don't forget to smash the like button on that video and put a comment in either this one or that one that you want to see more of them. Right, so looks like we're going over some sort of weird old bridge here. We've got the glass seem to be popping in and out. I don't know what that is, but it is something. It's obviously something designed to reduce the noise that comes to it. And the same thing there on the right hand side. Oh, try not to say. Oh, sorry, we cut up that truck. That was my fault. I should have given it a bit more space before I pulled in. But there were a lot of cars. Oh, look at how many cars there were behind me. Yeah, I think I was holding up quite a bit of traffic down that little bit there. I mean, we're not speeding, you know, we're doing 90 something kilometers an hour. We're kind of keeping up, but yeah, we're not. Obviously these people wanted to go faster, which, you know, is understandable. It is a motorway or autobahn or whatever it is, Route 50, and let's a river or lake or something. Not sure what that was, but yeah, it looked like a lake. But yeah, obviously we were holding quite a few people up. Let another bus go in a different direction, and yeah, it's what have we got left? We've got about 44 kilometres, so we've got an arrival time of 22 minutes past. Oh look, there's a big old tower there and another big old tower there, obviously some sort of radio mast or telephone tower or something like that, so that's pretty cool how they model it in. And obviously flowers and fields of poppies and a bit of lag as well to chuck into it as well. Right, so got a junction coming up, so we're heading right here. So we're heading towards Essen and Grunion. I think that was what was on the sign. I probably should learn to pronounce these names better, but you know, I think it's part of the charm of this channel is that we mispronunciate things, get them wrong pretty much all the time. Alright, cool, so let's join on to the next motorway and we will see. Hopefully we don't cut anyone up here. Hopefully there's people, not too many people on the road. Oh no, there's someone. Oh, that's alright, he was going pretty quick, so I think we got away with that okay. We didn't I don't think we upset him or stopped him from doing what he was supposed to be doing. So let's standard 3-lane carries on that way. So we got a few cars coming, which are fine. Do we lose this lane? No, seem to be okay for this lane for a little bit. Alright, we're carrying straight on. Where's this? We're going straight on. Oh no, this lane is this lane. No, I think we're. Oh god, both lanes disappear. Alright, sorry, sketchy. Oh god. Alright, that wasn't the greatest of manoeuvres, was it? Probably should have paid attention to where we were going. But anyway, we didn't drive into anyone, we didn't crash into anyone. We kind of survived that one. I'm not sure what the score will be like at the end of this, but you know, we didn't hit anyone, that's the main thing. Alright, and then we're going right again here. Oh yep, so there you go, so towards Arnhem. So let's slow down just a little bit to come off of the junction. I don't know what sort of a junction. Oh yeah, so it's just a normal feed junction at the bottom. Nothing to no roundabout, just normal traffic lights. I know we got right turn here, so we're easy. I can't see there's anything coming. The road itself doesn't really lend itself to. There we go. That's fine. Nothing coming. So let's put our foot down. Try and build ourselves a little bit of space up. God, what's this? Oh, okay. So we're going to Arnhem. It's just some weird like traffic calming measure, I guess. Just sort of like a slalom or a chicane. I don't know. If it was a Formula 1 car, it'd be a chicane, but it's a bus, so it's probably just a slalom. Right, so as we're coming to Arnhem here, so there's like industrial bits and pieces all over the place. There's some sort of, I don't know what that is, kind of like a park or something, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Right, what's that on the left? Is that it's like a conference centre of some shape or form? Maybe it's just a bridge or a road bridge or something. Oh, we've got a roundabout. Come on, slow down. Just when I say we haven't got roundabouts, we end up with a roundabout. Alright, let's go around this gently, take a nice wide swing. Don't want to be taking anything out as we get in here. First trip in here and we end up, oh no, we've got the curb. We're definitely getting good at that right hand curb. And not avoiding it and hitting it, or mounting it, sorry. Alright, look at that. There's a nice old building there on the right hand side. I must admit the architecture is... I've never been to Amsterdam. It's one of the few places that I've never really seen the draw of. The idea of... how can I put this? The lifestyle of places like Amsterdam have really never appealed to me. So it's not somewhere that I've ever really wanted to go, but we'll assume it's pretty real to and accurate to life. But obviously we are... Oh look, here we go. Stop just coming up here on the right. You can just see it in the far distance there. Big old telephone tower on the right hand side as well. Oh, sorry, left hand side as well, sorry. Right, so lots of parked cars. Where's the stop? Okay, so it's just up here on the right. So is this a bus terminal? Oh no, it's just a plain bus stop. Okay, cool. So let's pull in here. Oh, we got the curb again. Wouldn't be... There we go. So look at that. Lots of people waiting out in the rain for us. I guess that's the bus stop. That's near enough. So let's stop here. People are still with their legs. Oh look, there's that police car. Oh, I didn't see it. Okay. Yeah, so that's one of the special coloured police cars. And yeah, quite a few people to get on and off, so let's open the doors and the cargo hold and everything and let these people get off. So I don't know, did people get off? I didn't know if people got off. I didn't see anyone get off. They didn't materialise. Oh, there's a few people there. So what have we got? So we got 8 people and 3 people getting off. So, oh sorry, 8 people off, 3 people on. Alright, so let's check these people on. So got 1. You walking on? No, I'm guessing she just appears on. Let's have a look. Yep, guess she just appeared on. No, definitely no one getting off. Alright, cool. So I'm guessing these were the people getting off. Alright, cool. So let's check them on. Yeah, you're going to Amsterdam, so quickly check you in. There's some people here somewhere that I can't tell who they are. Yep, you want to go buy a ticket. Perfect. Check you in. Good. And someone else here. There we go. So you are going to Amsterdam. You're Maxina and Goyen. Perfect. So are you getting on? Check. Looks like everyone's disappeared. Okay. Let's just quickly check. So yeah, fast forward time a little bit before we get to our departure time, as we were running a little bit early, or quite considerably early. So let's hit start and we will carry on. I think we missed that on the first one. I think we forgot to hit the start at the beginning. Right, so let's shut the doors, shut our cargo doors. Yeah, we've still got the people's legs hanging out. Very grey and dull over here. Very grey. But the, must admit, the graphics and the design of the town is pretty cool. Yeah, still legs hanging out. I don't know what this building is that's behind us. What does that sound like? Toxic fun is a burned out sun. No idea. That must mean something to someone. Doesn't mean anything to me. Guys, let me know if Toxic Sun is a band or a movement or something, I don't know, but anyway, it's there. Let's let this car go and we'll go. Very random stuff to be put on there. I'm not sure what that was supposed to be, so there is some random bits in this game. So yeah, so we're heading on now out of Arnhem, so let's have a quick look at the map. So yeah, we're heading straight out of Arnhem. We'll be heading down the dual carriageway. There's a couple of rest stops. We do need to try and find a point to have a rest before we get to Amsterdam, so probably be the second one by the time we get there. Oh god, camera, there we go. I hate how it does that. I hate the fact that when you're looking at the map and you go back into the coach, it's skewed all over the place. It really just so annoying. I think it's I don't know how it does it or why it does it, but maybe that's something the developers can look into. I know they're not going to they haven't really got much more to do. I know this game is very... Oh, there's another police car. I know obviously the developers are now concentrating on the bus, but yeah, I know they've said that there's still a few bits they need to do to this, a few updates, but they did say that they are still planning to develop this and are still planning to do a few new updates, as well as things like new DLCs. Alright, cool, so it looks like we're crossing over the motorway that we came in on. I don't know what it is with this little blue line that goes down the middle of the road. Is that supposed to be the middle of the white line? Or is that something that happens in the Netherlands? Is that something that their road marking is like? Strange. I'll have a look at that and see if it is. If it is, I'll post a picture up here or something of it. If it's not, then there'll be no picture and it's just something weird with the game and a glitch. But a little bit off-putting. Like someone's driven down the middle of the road with a blue paint tin open, but dripping blue paint all over the road. But you know, it's very strange. I've not noticed that before. Yep, still thundering. Oh look, here we go. As if by magic, now that we're in the Netherlands, we've got windmills and sunflowers. There might as well just be a massive, great big clog at the side of the road as well, as we're being stereotypical. But yeah, it's they're pretty cool though. I do like those sunflowers, but they're all facing in the different directions. I guess because it's raining and there's no sun out. I wonder if the sun's out, whether it moves. Anyway, random thought of the day there for you. But yeah, alright, so looks like we're going back round and joining back onto the motorway. So the old wind turbines there in the distance are turning away quite happily, so there must be a bit of wind out as it is a bit of a stormy day. And we'll be headed on round, again trying not to catch the barriers, either front or back, but go gentle. There's a farmhouse on the left, yeah, farmhouse. Right, cool, and this bit is the tight bit. And we go round, yep, don't crash into anything. Some weird random sploshing of water there, even though there was no car in front of us. Right, nothing coming, just put our foot down and let's go. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, so one other thing, obviously a bit of news update on the bus, I think, that came out. Obviously they did announce a few updates, which obviously, as I say, they came out with the Fernbus and the tourist bus update, but yeah, also at the same time they came out with a sneak peek of the bus, so a little bit more information on it. I think they said the first beta testing will be coming up in February or March, I think it was, and development from there. Oh, there's one of our buses on the right side. Look at that. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so first testing will be coming out there. They teased some more screenshots and things of that, and it's all looking pretty cool. Can't wait for that one to come out. I can't remember the release date. I'm sure they did say it, but yeah, as I say, the release date was at some point. Hang on. But yeah, obviously they've published the roadmaps and things like that of what's going to happen in various different phases. So obviously phase 1, 2 and 3, and yeah, as I say, obviously as it gets through the phases it will become more developed. There'll be new stuff available, and new buses and new routes and stuff like that. But yeah, really interested to see that when it comes out. Obviously have to probably wait. I don't think there's much chance of me ever getting a beta or an early release version of that, but we might just have to wait and see for when they start releasing it to the general public, rather than those that they use for beta testing and things like that. But hopefully 50 odd videos of tourist bus and 15 odd videos of Fernbus. You'd like to think that the developer knows that I exist. Maybe I'll have to start tagging them in various different posts and stuff, and try and just basically make a menace of myself. But it's fine. We'll wait if we have to, and see it when it comes out. But no, that's coming up, and obviously Bus Sim 21 is coming out at some point. I know they've not announced a date. There was some funny bits and pieces going on over the new year where they were tweeting different bits and pieces like, now that it's 2021, is it going to be released? And they still wouldn't speculate on a release date, but that's still coming along. More buses are getting announced for that, and each one is looking just as interesting as the next. So yeah, can't wait for all of those. No doubt my Steam account is going to take a large sum of money out of my account at some point this year to buy all of this, as well as other bits and pieces like DLCs and stuff that are coming out. So and we will have to wait and see. So yeah, guys, let me know if you're excited for the upcoming new games and upcoming DLCs. If you are, then smash a like on this video, and yeah, put in the comments which are the ones you're more interested in. Whether you're more interested in the bus, or whether you're more interested in Bus Sim 21, and yeah, which one you would rather see a bit more of, or see first, or whichever one you like, or you're liking the look of more than the other. It's yeah, we'll see. Alright, cool. So we've got a rest stop coming up here, so I think this might be, yeah, hang on, let's just zoom in a little bit here. Yep, so this is where we're going to have to stop, because there isn't another sort of stop before we get to, oh god, the camera, no, not again, there we go. Yeah, this will be the last stop before we head into Amsterdam. So we're early. I think it said we needed to stop at about 4, but we'll utilise this really beautiful rest stop here on the right. So we've got petrol station, and the rest stop just past it by the looks of it. I don't think I've ever had to use the petrol station. Might be wrong. I might have to go back through the videos and look at that, but I don't think I've ever had to use the petrol station. I don't think I've ever really needed to, but I don't know. It's yeah, I've never had to. Alright, come in. So let's so we've got our stop, so our parking bay just up here. So let's nose our way in. So it's going a bit gently and try and park in the lines. Oh, weird logo. The parking logo is a little bit weird. Alright, cool. Stop, put the handbrake on, turn the engine off, and jump out. And then we can have our rest and tick that box off of today's journey. So let's get all the old phone up and click take a break. Oh, doors must be required. Okay, sorry. Let's exit that. Got to go and open the other door so that, of course, so passengers can get off as well if they want to have a break. Alright, perfect, that's open. So let's try that again. So click take a break. We should have a 15-minute break. There we go. Cool. Yeah, about that. So we got to go in and check some passengers back, make sure no one is forgotten. So Cedric's on. Why is this not picking it up? Katie's on. Katrina's on. Angelo, check you. Yep. Alexander, Lara, Maxima, and Liv. Oh, hang on. Oh my god, look. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Liv. Sorry, Maxima. I sat on her lap. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Please don't sue me for sexual harassment. Alright, anyway. Now that we've sexually harassed our passengers, let's check everybody in. And head our way back now. back on the road, and we will we'll head over to Amsterdam. So let's get ourselves organised and start up the bus, get it all nice and cool again, or warm again, whichever way you want to look at it. Right, there we go, perfect. Alright, so get the button box right, we'll be fine. Alright, shut all the doors, shut the luggage compartments. Oh, sorry, luggage compartments are going to shut anyway, so let's shut the doors. Alright, let's reverse out gently, mind the anything coming. No, we're okay from there. Perfect. Alright, let's head straight on down. This looks like a different coloured bus on the left. What is it? A Flixbus bus. Can't say I've seen that one before. Oh, it's a weird looking bus. Oh, okay. Can't say I've ever seen that bus decal. There's a few multicoloured ones there. And yeah. Nothing coming from the right. No cars or trucks coming. So we're ready to jump on and yeah, back on the 2. So as I said, got about 50 kilometres to go until our next or last stop, shall we say. And anything coming? No, we're good to pull out. Hopefully don't cut anyone up. No, good, nobody's coming particularly fast, although there is a lorry in the background. No, it's not coming too fast, it's fine. Should give us a chance to get on. So yeah, as mentioned, we've got 46 kilometres to go, so home stretch now before we get into Amsterdam. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what Amsterdam is like, what it's been modelled like. Obviously, yeah, does it have canals? Does it have sort of lots of bikes and scooters? I think. As I say, not been to Amsterdam, so don't hate me if that's not what it's like. It's not all cycles and herbals and clogs and boats. But yeah, it'll be there. So hopefully we'll see what it's like. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's trip. It's been interesting, to say the least. As I think we seem to have hit a lot of curbs, gone off the road a little bit, made some dubious manoeuvres, and oh, hang on, coming off here. Let's concentrate on this. Yeah, so let's follow this road round. Let's try not to smash it up at the end. Yeah, but we've had, I think it's been a good route. Had a chance to catch up with the new bus and the new area, and obviously we will have more routes around the Netherlands to come now that we've unlocked a couple of different areas. We could potentially do an Arnhem to Rotterdam, or from Amsterdam to the other one that I'm not going to try and pronounce because I always get it wrong, and yeah, vice versa, and try out some of the different roads. And maybe we'll make we'll have a look and see what happens when you go down one of the roads that you're not supposed to go down, or ones that randomly end, and see what happens when you get to the end of it, because I can't imagine it just stops. There's got to be something at the end. I don't know what would happen when you get to the end. Or does it force you off the road before it gets to the end? Who knows? Anyway, we will get to it in a bit. You can see the Amsterdam kind of like skyline starting to appear there on the left. We are 20 something kilometres out. It's an interesting building, very glass and triangular. Right, people are driving like crazy fast past us, so must be getting close. And yeah, just starting to get a little bit more coming into a more sort of urban environment. You can see the fences and the buildings and stuff start to build up. And what we've got here, we've got a set of traffic lights, so we're going straight over here. So yeah, you can definitely see that we're getting into a more urban environment because we've now hit a set of traffic lights. Alright, so let's wait here, wait for these lights to go green. Yeah, kind of don't know where that road goes. We'll have to have a check on the map in order to see where it ends up. But as you said, there's so many different roads, side roads on this map that we probably don't even touch, because we just don't go around them, and don't ever need to. Right, cool. Go on in. This is green light. Let's go. Right, perfect. So let's head on through. There's looks like a construction site coming up here on the right. So it looks like they're building something. All those cars left me for dead. Acceleration on this bus is atrocious. Alright, cool. And then we're taking a right up here at these traffic lights. So let's take the filter lane. Make sure we indicate. Perfect. Is there anything coming? Not really see. We'll just assume no and just pull out randomly. I'll let another one of these weird chicane things. Alright, so keep to 50 kilometers an hour. Well, we do 50 kilometers through this anyway, but yeah, we're going there. Alright, perfect. And it looks like, oh yeah, look, there's a garage coming up here on the right, so I'm guessing this is where one of the starting points can be when you pick Amsterdam as your sort of first stop. So I'm guessing it's kind of behind that wall somewhere. Yeah, I'm guessing it's about there somewhere, probably one of those buildings. But yeah, and you also notice the road here starts to get very narrow. You see sort of buildings directly on the pavement, very sort of, yeah, very built up, as the shops pop in as you're pretty much almost there on top of them. But yeah, look at that, lots of bikes laying around up against every tree and lamppost and shop almost. Yeah, lots of bikes. A lot of bikes, yeah, look all down the side here. All the bikes, more bikes. Surprised there's even a road through this with all these bikes there. Oh, more bikes. Like a town square or square here. Oh no, is that a canal? Yeah, there you go, look, canal there. Don't know if you saw, I've got a red light, let's stop here. Land Rover just blew straight through that red light. Oh well, never mind. Right, cool, let's go. Right, perfect. So, what's that, a canal back there? Yeah, look, canal. Yeah, big old motorboat on the canal. And it goes down there. That's cool. So yeah, they did populate it with boats and stuff. Obviously, I don't expect them to be going up and down the canal, but they are sat there bobbing away, so that's pretty cool. Right, cool. Straight through these lights. Right, so we are literally 3 kilometers away from our destination, so it is just up here through the traffic lights. And last set of lights, and we're going straight across. Oh, wrong lane, wrong lane. Alright, cool, let's get in this lane. That was a sketchy last minute manoeuvre there, but right, that's fine. Look, it really opens up here, so I'm guessing that's that big glass building. This looks like some sort of train station in front, maybe. That's the big train station. Sort of opens up a bit here, so yeah, I guess that's some sort of maybe park or plaza or something. We'll see when we get through these lights eventually as to what it is, but we are being held to these lights for quite a long time. It literally must have gone green as we gone red, sorry, as we're pulling up to them. Cool, so let's head straight through. This is bus lane only, so that's why that car turned there. Oh look, more canal with some boats and stuff on it. And oh look, stops just around here on the right, so let's swing round. Oh, curb again. Oh wow, look. Okay, that bus stop was there. If I'd known before how quick inconvenient coaches would, yeah, you probably would have used it a long time ago. Right, let's manoeuvre ourselves back in, do a bit of reversing if we can. Try to hit the curb again. Right, that'll do. I think that's probably got us within the markers. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Oh look, more boats, more canals, more canal boats. Yep, still no boats going, but we're near enough within that spot, I think. Yeah, that's right. Right, let's open the doors. In case these people want to jump out. Are you jumping out? Oh yep, look, there you go. Magically appeared behind the coach, as if by magic. But yeah, look at the sort of skyline in the background. There's a church there. Yeah, I guess that's, I don't know what's in that direction. More churches, maybe. Yeah, obviously the canal, and still lightning. So let's finish today's route. Let's click out of this and see how we got on with today's route. So there we go. So we have got total amount of passengers collected of 16, so we did good there. All 3 tickets sold, nobody was missold. We completed 3 stops. Yeah, we did miss 1 stop at Central, but other than that, good. Everything on there is okay. We were on schedule. Okay, that's fine. I don't know why that's +9, because we were pretty much on schedule. Everything else is 100%. And oh, we forgot to play the announcement. Oh, I knew there was something we forget to do. Oh, never mind. Right, so traffic rules. Yeah, we are okay there. Everything's fine. We've got all the points we need. And driving behaviour. Oh wow. Yeah. So we spent over 10% of that journey off the road. So, but everything else is cool, fine for that lot, and we broke safety distance 3 times. So that's probably one of the 3 times that we ended up crashing. So got 892 XP for that. We got nearly 44,000 XP, 43,819 XP, which is cool. But yeah, guys, I think that's pretty good time there to end today's episode. So if you've enjoyed the episode, guys, please don't hesitate to click the like button. If you've enjoyed this and you're not already subscribed to the channel, or you've enjoyed any other series on the channel and you're not yet subscribed, then please don't hesitate to click the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell notification so you can be updated when new episodes come out in the future. And as always, guys, if there's any questions, queries, comments or suggestions, please put those in the comment section down below. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care. Bye.